Ever wondered about the destructive power of nature? Imagine mountains that can explode with the force that reshapes landscapes and changes lives forever. The constant threat of eruption, the fear of losing everything in an instant. It must be terrifying. Nature is unpredictable, right? But these events are not just about molten lava and ash clouds. They're stories of human resilience, environmental impact, and the incredible force of our planet. The next few minutes will shock you with the top 3 deadliest volcanic eruptions since 2000. Let's start with the third one on our list, Mount Nyiragongo. Imagine a city suddenly facing a river of molten lava. This was the reality for the residents of Goma in 2002 when this tragic volcanic eruption occurred. Mount Nyiragongo is a stratovolcano located in the Virunga Mountains on the border of the Democratic Republic of the Congo and Rwanda. It's one of the most active volcanoes in Africa, and it has erupted over 30 times in the past century. On January 17, 2002, the eruption was one of the largest and the most terrible. This volcano, known for its fast-flowing lava, sent a deadly stream towards Goma. The eruption of Mount Nyiragongo was caused by a combination of factors, including volcanic magma and tectonic activity. Did you know the volcanic eruption lasted 1 day, destroying 15% of Goma, including a part of the international airport and the business center? It also destroyed several homes, schools, and businesses, leading to a significant economic downturn in the region. Tens of thousands of people were made homeless, and 400,000 people were evacuated. The immediate chaos prompted mass evacuations and emergency response, and the human and economic toll was horrible. The eruption caused billions of dollars in damage to the city of Goma and the surrounding area. Over 250 people were killed, and thousands more were injured. Many of the victims were burned by the lava or suffocated by the ash and smoke. A survivor recounted, "The ground trembled and the sky turned dark as we fled our home." This event not only took lives, but also left a lasting scar on the community. Another eruption survivor, Mama Asha, recalled fleeing her home with their children as the lava approached. She said, "I ran as fast as possible, but the lava was faster. I thought I was going to die." The international community responded quickly to the eruption. Rescue teams from around the world arrived in Goma to help with search and rescue operations. They also provided food, water, and shelter to the displaced people. The United Nations and other international organizations provided millions of dollars in aid to the people of Goma. The aid was used to help with rebuilding efforts and provide the displaced people with basic necessities. The city of Goma was severely damaged and took many years to rebuild. However, the people of Goma are resilient and have slowly rebuilt their lives and their community. Mount Nyiragongo's eruption reminds us of nature's unpredictable power. How prepared are we for such natural disasters? Let's learn and support efforts to predict and respond to these events better in the future. The second on our list, from the heart of Africa to the islands of Indonesia, our journey takes us next to Mount Merapi, which erupted on October 26, 2010, killing over 350 people and displacing thousands more. Mount Merapi is a stratovolcano located on the island of Java in Indonesia. It's one of the most active volcanoes in the world, and it has erupted over 60 times in the past 400 years. The subduction of the Indo-Australian plate underneath the Eurasian plate caused the eruption of Mount Merapi. Did you know? The 2010 eruption of Mount Merapi was one of the largest and most destructive in recent history. The explosion produced pyroclastic flows, fast-moving avalanches of hot gas and rock. These flows reached up to 100 kilometers per hour, destroying everything in their path. The human and economic toll for this one? Yeah, it was worse. The eruption killed over 350 people, and thousands more were injured. Over 300,000 people were displaced from their homes. The explosion also caused widespread damage to infrastructure, including roads, bridges, and power lines. This has caused approximately US $781 million in damage to infrastructure and agriculture. The eruption also disrupted tourism and other economic activity in the region. A local farmer shared, "We lost everything to the ash and flows. It was like losing a part of ourselves." The Indonesian government and international agencies launched a massive rescue and relief operation. The aid included medical assistance, temporary shelters, and food supplies. The recovery process focused on rebuilding communities and restoring livelihoods, but the emotional scars remained. What was the analysis here, and what were the lessons learned? The disaster led to a re-evaluation of evacuation procedures and volcanic monitoring systems. It highlighted the need for better preparedness and community education in volcanic regions. Scientists gained valuable insights into pyroclastic flows and their impact on populated areas. Mount Merapi's eruption reminds us of our own vulnerability to nature's might. How can we better prepare and protect ourselves against such natural calamities? Before we continue, a quick pause. If you find this video insightful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more natural disaster stories. Thank you. Next up, the first one on our list is going to shock you. On a clear autumn day in 2014, Mount Ontake, a popular hiking destination in Japan, erupted suddenly, killing 63 people and injuring over 100 more. Imagine waking up to a towering ash cloud and the landscape forever changed. This was the reality for the people near Mount Ontake in 2014. Curious about its history? Mount Ontake is a stratovolcano located in the central Japanese Alps, about 200 kilometers west of Tokyo. It's one of the most active volcanoes in Japan, and it's erupted over 20 times in the past 500 years. The terrible eruption destroyed everything in its path. It was something more than a tragedy. The eruption occurred on a Saturday when hundreds of hikers were on the mountain. Many of the victims were burned by the pyroclastic flows or suffocated by the ash and smoke. The eruption led to the evacuation of thousands from their homes, disrupting lives and livelihoods. According to the Japan Meteorological Corporation, or JMC, the total economic loss was estimated at $25.5 billion US. This includes the cost of repairing damaged infrastructure, such as roads and bridges, and the loss of agricultural production and tourism revenue. The eruption also impacted tourism drastically in the region. The Japanese government responded quickly to the eruption. Rescue teams searched for survivors and provided food, water, and shelter to the displaced people. The international community also responded to the eruption. Countries such as the United States and Australia offered their condolences and assistance. The Japanese government has implemented several measures to prevent and prepare for future eruptions of Mount Ontake. What were these? These include monitoring the volcano, developing evacuation plans, and building shelters. How do communities living near such volatile mountains cope with the constant threats? As we reflect on the devastating impacts of the eruptions of Mount Nyiragongo, Mount Merapi, and Mount Ontake, we're reminded of nature's unpredictable power and the resilience of those who face these challenges. These events highlight the critical importance of preparedness and the strength of the human spirit. As we witness the Earth's ever-changing nature, let's remember the lessons that these volcanoes have taught us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into nature's formidable forces.